Hello and welcome back to Cards of the Steppe. I'm slightly above my domain limit, as I've noticed here. We are 23 out of 6 in terms of our domain limit, which isn't really ideal. We're going to have to fix that. So, first things first, let's have a look at these. So, it's Everlasting Summer here. Is Everlasting Summer better than an Abundant Grazing? I have no idea. So, 25... demand, herd, men-at-arms, hunts are cheaper. This is 75 army movement speeds, vassal opinion, tributary opinion, and vassal herd contribution. Ooh. Okay. Now, this is effects on nomadic rulers in the region. So, does this mean that I'm getting 20% more vassal herd from people in this region? Or does it mean that if my capital, for instance, was in the region, I would get 20% more vassal herd contribution? I have no idea. Let's find out, shall we, together? First of all, do I have a vassal in the region? You are my vassal. Perfect. Right. So, we should be able to work this out. You should be getting 20%... Well, you should be giving me 20% extra herd. Let's have a look at this. So, subjects. What have I got for searching? Not a lot. You are going to be nomadic. What's your type? Your type is belligerent. Alright, so that limits it down quite a lot. So that would then make that you then. So, your contribution is... that does not seem to be going up by 20%, right? Like, it's going up by 20% due to Magnificent Liege, but not due to any other reason. Interesting. So, I'm assuming to get the bonus, you need to have your capital in that region, right? That's the way I'm reading that there, is to get this bonus... Your capital has to be in the region because you need to be a nomadic ruler in the region. Yeah, okay. All nomadic rulers with their capital in the situation region. It did actually say it on the screen. Okay. So, if we move our capital here, we get 20% more herd from all of our vassals. Okay. How much do our vassals give us? Vassals currently give us 87. So 20% of that. It's not bad. It's not an absurd amount, but it's not bad. We're talking like, what, 15 or something? Okay. So we might want to move our capital, although we do have a bonus here because we now have the Pleasure Dome here. Yeah, we have the Pleasure Dome here. There's no reason to move. Okay. Now I've worked that out. Is there anything we want to keep in this region? Would be nice if I could sort this by fertility. Can I do that in this screen now? Domain. No. Not at all. No, I cannot do it in this one. Okay. So I'm just going to have to manually look at them. Alright, this one's terrible. We can give this one away. So what's the duchy? The duchy for this one is there, there, there. So these four. So let's just have a look at these ones here. So this one's got 10. So that's obviously not good either. So these two aren't good. This one's got 34 and 17. So yeah, this duchy, pretty bad. What we're going to do is we're going to create the title. And we're going to give it away. We're going to give that away to... how about one of our... Actually, how about our other sibling here? How about Tura? Yeah, Tura. I'm going to grant you... What's the duchy I just created? Duchy of Ataru. Yeah, I'm going to grant you that. So, where are we? This one. Plus the lower tier titles. I can't grant it to you? Alright, well. How about our aunts and uncles? Are any of them still alive? Yes. Yes, they are. Here's my uncle and Kurotai member. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to grant you all of this. There we go. That seems fine to me. Yeah. Done. So he now has all of that land. What's the duchy that these ones are in, by the way? So these ones are both in the duchy of Manitau. Alright, so we hold... Oh wait, do we hold any of it? Yeah, we hold just the end of it. Okay. Do we want to keep this one? 34 is pretty good in terms of fertility, but it's not super high. So yeah, we can give this one away. Let's go up a generation. How about my other uncle here? I know they're about to die, but it's just going to pass down to my cousins and things afterwards, which is fine. I'm going to create a duchy here. Or I'm going to usurp that one, I guess. Wait. Who holds it? Somebody, a member of the Cumans holds it. Okay. So, let's usurp that. And then I'm going to grant that to my uncle. This guy. So you're going to get these two. Right. And then these guys, I think, should all be your vassals, right? Yeah, and you'll probably desire them. You do indeed desire them. Perfect. So we'll give you that one. And I will also grant you that one. Wonderful. Also, while I'm here, vassal contract. There we go. And vassal contract. There we go. Right, just get more herd off of both of them. So that's that part sorted a little bit. We're still 12 over. Okay, what does my brother hold? He holds this land over here. Now, this is near land that I already hold, right? No, I hold the land over here. So he just holds like a random county over here? Oh wait, no, he's traveling over there. He's actually here. Ah, okay. Alright. So he should probably be in charge of Beppa. Not that that matters too much to me. But he should probably be in charge of that. Yeah, let's make it for him anyway while we're doing this. Brother, I am going to... Why can I not... Oh, there we go. It's at the top of the list. No, I don't want to give him that. I want to give him that. There we go. And that, yeah, I think that's it. And then he will desire the other guys as... Yeah, so he desires these two. So we're going to grant him them as vassals. Wonderful. Modify his vassal contract. That's him sorted. Right. That one didn't help us too much, but that's okay. So, do we want to hold on to this piece of land right here? Well, this is 40 fertility, so probably, yes. How about this one? This one's got 11. One next to it has 20. Okay, we can get rid of these ones. And then these two up here. This one's got 27, and then this one isn't held by us. Yeah, okay, let's create this duchy. Right, I'm going to give that to... Well, let's find somebody who we can give that to. Have we got any more uncles? We do. We have Barsbeg. Barsbeg, I am going to grant you all of this. Wonderful. Plus that, probably? Yeah, I might grant you them as well. So I'm going to grant you these guys as well. Wonderful. Then I'm going to change your contract. You're sorted. Right. So that's good. Now we're only 9 over. Right. Now we're getting to the point where I do have to kind of pick. Am I going to keep everything over here? I think I'm going to keep these ones. These ones all have reasonably high... yeah, fertility. So I'm going to keep them. How about this one? Where's this one? That one's in this duchy here. So basically the question is, am I going to keep that and that one? No, because they both have low fertility. I'm going to get rid of both of those. Oh, and this one up here? Yeah, so all three of these have low fertility. So let's usurp ourselves a duchy. And then, same thing. Once again, we're going to go up a generation. And we're going to look at Blush. Actually, he's my rival. We're going to look at Atrak here. Atrak, I'm going to give you all of this. Wonderful. And you're going to desire that person, which you do. So we're going to grant you that vassal. Then we're also going to modify your contract a little bit. There we go. Right. Now we're 6 over. I lost Sybil, apparently, as a tutor. That's okay. They probably just went along with the court. So I'm now 6 over. How many bits of land have we got over here? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, okay. So all of this is going to go, probably. Well, let's create ourselves another duchy. I'm going to usurp that one. And, well, you know what? We like our challenges. I'm going to give my uncle, my rival, I'm going to give him this land as well. And I know it's objectively a bad idea to give land to your rival. I'm aware of that. It's a challenge. Turns out when you say it's a challenge, you can justify pretty much any decision, good or bad. There we go. And I'm going to modify his vassal contract as well. Cool. He may be my rival, but he loves me. And then we have this duchy over here that we need to give away, which we have 3 bits of land in. I will lose Uzan for doing this, which is the best fertility piece of land that we have. Do I want to keep it? There is some logic to keeping land which is at the other side of the map in a different zone, so we can just move from situation to situation as it pleases us. Because it would be nice to be able to say, like, hey, right now, I'm in, like, say, the central steppe. Why is the situation map mode not working? That's interesting. The situation map mode's not working right now. Anyway, it would be nice to be like, hey, I'm in the I'm in the central steppe, and then I'm moving to the western steppe, right? Like when it changes, and all you have to do is move your capital. But I don't know. All of these look bad. All of them are like white Zud or cold Zud right now, so they're all gonna be bad no matter what. So it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I think we should just give away this land. Right, so, to start with, do we have any more uncles? I think we're out, right? We are. I could give, like, you some land instead, or I could give the, like, first son some land, Kopiak. Yeah, let's give Kopiak some land. I am going to grant him Itil. In particular, opposed to granting him a castle, so I'm deliberately trying to make sure that he ends up nomadic. Then, I'm going to usurp that. I'm going to grant that to him. Yep. Cool. And I'm also going to grant him that as well. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. A little bit of vassal management to start things off. Wonderful. We are making about 30 less herd than we were making. However, it's worth pointing out that we're not really making 30 less herd, because we were only making that because it hadn't done the domain limit calculations yet. Once it actually worked out how much domain we were over, we would have been making a lot less herd. So, yeah. We did, however, spend about 1,000 gold on this little reorganization. Right, we also need some more members for things. Kurotai and Spymasters and things. Spymaster, that's going to be this guy, because he likes us and he's really good at being a Spymaster. Right. Do I have anyone who's already obedient? Can I add that as a search? No. That would be really useful, actually, to be able to add that. How about opinion of you? You're already obedient. You're my friend. Do you want to be on my... yeah, you can be a Kurotai member. Definitely friend. And you are going to make people like me. That is what you're really good at. Next up, we're going to do a little more opinion of me. You are also my friend. You can also be put on my Koratai. Yeah, let's do that. You could increase control places. You don't need to do that. You could organize raiders. You could explore cultures. Maybe you aid my Stargazer. Yeah, make my Stargazer better. Why don't you do that for just now? Right. That's cool. Clear these out. I can demand herd. Alright. I will demand as much herd as I can get because we want a lot of herd. Right. Next. Prisoners can be ransomed. Let's sort them out. You. I'll take herd. You. I'll take herd. You. I'll take herd. Rest of them I can't ransom, so I'll just recruit them. If they're any good. You're probably not very good. Give me a hook. Yep. And I'm not going to worry about the children. I can't get hooks on them. Oh. Why can I not get hooks? I don't know. Well, I guess I'm going to recruit you. Oh, wait. You are my... Yeah, you're my second cousins. I guess I'm going to recruit them. Sure. Why not? Right. Designate terrain? Why? It's a permanent choice. Why am I making it again? It's like, this is a permanent choice, except that, like, I've already made it once, and now I can make it again upon reloading the game. Let's also do this, just to improve my capital's fertility as well. Nice. Hey, right. That's all fine. Here. Gain county fertility and control in owned counties when hosting activities in them. That's kind of cool. I like seasoned trait experience when you arrive at your destination, though, because seasoned is harder to get, right? Yeah, we barely have any seasons, so that's fine. Just wait for these to go through before we start. Oh, Sotin, my son has come of age. He's an adequate bargainer, which isn't that good. Thank you for the herd, random people. Yeah, but we're just going to wait for these to go through before we worry about anything else that we need to do. Right. There we go. I think that's all the decisions done. So, we need a new Shoshana wife person. So that's going to be you, apparently. Okay. That's reasonable. We negotiate alliances with all of our family members. I guess there's no reason not to. Yeah, I guess we will. Means that we can't act against them and they can't act against us. That's perfectly reasonable. Sotin needs to marry. He could marry this person who's Amazonian. She's actually not a bad choice. But let me first of all just go for marriage 1. He is not fecund. Amazonian might be the only way to counter Bleeder, though. This would get me an alliance with these guys. Are these guys my vassals? They are indeed. Well, in which case, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. Yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable marriage. Right. I will wait. That's fine. We now have a bunch of allies. Wonderful. Next thing, I want to recruit here. It's going to cost me 2,000. How much does it cost me in money? It won't tell me, unfortunately. But I'm going to assume it's going to be 6 times this, just looking at the numbers. So, yeah, about 400 and something gold. Okay. We'll need to wait on that a little bit then. Right. Next thing, I have empty court positions. Let's start with Tutor. Tutor is going to be this guy. Next up, we need a wet nurse. Wet nurse is going to be you. We could do some bodyguards, maybe, but... Oh, and antiquarian is going to be... Well, it could be this guy, but he's not... Well, I guess I can put him in there. He might die soon, though. Right. Next thing I want to do is I want to have a look at succession. Just very briefly. Not that I'm thinking that we're going to have to worry about that, but I just want to see who needs to be loyal. So you're both Kurultai members? Yeah. Okay. So it'd be nice to have them support me. So, in order for them to support me, they need to have a position on my... or in here, probably. Right? Or a positive special relationship, I guess. Can you be my general? Actually, no, because you're no good at that. You be my bodyguard? I know you'll also be no good at that as well, but... how am I going to find them? Sort by opinion of me? I'm also just double checking for other Kurultai members. Player Aaron's sons. Kukotoi. I'm hoping I haven't already gone past them. But his opinion of me is 100. Is he not eligible? He might not be eligible. He might have to be unlanded. Oh. Chief bodyguard? He's also not there. Okay. Court poet? He's not a poet, so it'd be unlikely he could fill that position. Or musician. General? Let's see. Still can't be one of those, huh? What about storyteller? Can you be my storyteller? Oh, there's landed people in here, so maybe you can be. There's another Kurultai member. Not that one. Okay, I think there's a chance he might actually be on this list. No, it's not this one. No, he's not on the list. No, unless I missed him twice. I'm hoping I didn't miss him, because that would be annoying. But no, I don't think he's there. It would be nice if there was some... Maybe rank is a better way of doing it. He's Kukotoi, right? Kukotoi. Yeah, no, he's just not there. Probably can't be a musician either. So yeah, there's no position I can give this guy. What if I just try and become his friend? Where are we? Yeah, what if I try and befriend him? Let's start that. Right. Then the other one was you, who I also didn't see on any of the lists, so I'm assuming I can't do anything with you either. Need a special... You also need a special relationship, so... Yeah, we'll just have to try and, I don't know, sort that out at some point. Like, what was special relationships? It was like friend, right? That was the main one. Friend, lover, rival, guardian, ward, mentor, and student. Yeah, so realistically, it's only going to be like lover or friend. Okay. And rival, I'm assuming, doesn't count. Rival, I'm assuming, is a negative. And then you as well, son of mine, you are also not obedient. Why not? Not primary heir, minus 100. Well, you're never going to be primary heir. You might get a court position. I could definitely see us putting you in as bodyguard in a second, but yeah. Anyway. Trying our best. I mean, he might be primary heir actually at some point. He actually has high potential because he's fecund and he is 15, but anyway. It's fine. Hold court. Dust to dust. Choose the top option because it gives us this. Yeah. Cool. Child of the court. We will get them educated by somebody. Personal matter. Someone is trying to seduce my wife. Don't care. Wonderful. Glad we did that. We could do a hunt if we wanted to. Yeah, a little hunt would probably not go amiss here. Just a little something to do. Plan a nurge. We'll hold a Nurge here. We're gonna go for max size Nurge, except I'm gonna invite nobody. There we go. Nobody is invited to this max size Nurge. Wonderful. And that'll do. Yeah, and I plan to succeed. Right, let's go. Little Nurge. There's some alliances formed. Court Grandeur is now level 7. Is that naturally 7? No, it's naturally, like, there. But currently, it's up above 7. We should be getting extra bonuses, though, because we're above, but not a lot of them. But, you know, some. Yeah, we're above what he expects us to be at. Nurge begins. So, we get more successful stuff at the start, apparently. Although, we didn't actually get any progress. Apparently. Strike hard and fast. Plan was successful, as it always is. Show of force, leave it to me. We have killed the animal. Our prowess is now 36. That's alright. Let traitor be known to all. Carry on with this. A voice of doubt. I will show you power. We're now all the way up here. It's already a great Nurge, which means that we may get a commander trait or trait experience, and every participant gets that. Hunt Forgotten. So this is a bow that was found on the ground. We will give that to the person here. Get some opinion with everybody. Oh, and we're already at max. There we go. There's a legendary Nurge. It gets us Martial. And every participant gets it. And making commander trait or trait experiences and all of that sort of good stuff. Right. Oh, I'll also go in here just to get rid of the notification about an activity. There we go. So we got a ton of money. We got a ton of legitimacy. We got a ton of prestige. Dreads. We got some open terrain expert experience. Martial. Very, very, very good Nurge that we just did there. And we're now well above our legitimacy that we need to be at, which is a good place to be, I'd say. Right. That's good. We need a guardian for our son. No, we don't. I can demand herd. I will definitely do that. There we go. Grab a little bit more herd. Befriend. Okay. My dear friend, Gurunduk, has caught wind of my desire to improve my standing with Ilbatar Kokotoi and has offered me her aid. She assures me that she and Kokotoi are similar kinds of people. Gurunduk knows precisely what I need to do to earn his trust. So he can lose 49 days in the current loop, but my co-retire member and friend would have a hook on me. I'm going to say no. Wait, that says it gained 49 days of progress though. Wait a second, that should be the other way around, surely. Wait, we got progress for not taking the advice. I assumed I was reading it wrong, but no. Okay. Well, cool. I guess I chose the option that was objectively right. Maybe. Unless I misread it more. Koza has come of age. He is an astute intellectual. Does his opinion still matter? Yes, it does. Okay. Koza, you shall be my bodyguard. By opinion of me? Yes, my son shall be my bodyguard. Which should hopefully knock you up on the here a little bit. No, you actually still don't like me. Oh well, that's fine. Secrets exposed. Alright, don't care. Foreign emissary position vacated. I lost some stress. Need a new foreign emissary as well, because that's a useful position. Because it gives us a whole bunch of tributary taxes. Let's put in you. There we go. Right. Now up at 500 gold. Let's figure out what we want to do now. Koza can marry. Okay, well, what's he got? So he's already got Fecund. So we could take it again, but there's not really a reason to. I feel like one of these is the best one, like one of these physical traits. Although wait, let's sort by age. That's probably a better way of doing this. So we're looking for someone around this age here. I guess out of these ones, the beautiful person is probably best, but the trait is I guess actually the fertility from Beautiful plus the fertility from Fecund is going to lead to a ton of children. That's interesting. Who gets an alliance with these guys? Who are... Oh, those are my vassals. Well, that seems absolutely fine then. Yeah, reasonable. Let's do it. We could do a grand wedding. It is sometimes worth it, but it takes a long time to set up, so I'm just going to send a proposal. Yeah. Oh, I've got 6 more demand herds. Wonderful. Well, we'll get a bunch more herd as well here. It's another, well, 150 per, so 600, another 900 herd. There we go. Nice. Another alliance. And yeah, it's good. Oh, we need a new caravan master. New caravan master is going to be... it could be one of these wolves. They're both... like, just got poor health, unfortunately. Do I have an excellent person who's a little younger? Just so I don't have to keep replacing them? Yeah, like this 36-year-old is probably fine here. Yeah, let's do that. I do need a general as well, I just realized, because I need the herd conversion into horde riders. Trigger, if may not be used in an unevaluated context, we cannot determine which path to go down since we lack a context to evaluate. Use a custom description or custom tooltip instead. Oh. That doesn't seem like that's meant to be on the front end. You're going to get that position because you're unlikely to die anytime soon. That was worth like 1,000 extra soldiers. It's not bad. Okay. Do we maybe want to declare a war soon? I'm getting the distinct like itch to declare a war. I just wanted to sort out some things before I did. University visit? This would be the perfect time to go to Constantinople if we wanted to. Like, this is basically declare a war or go to Constantinople. What wars have I got against the Cumans? Just out of curiosity. We could do a sovereignty war. Oh, I could do a claim on the Cumans. The problem is that these are... Well, that's a duchy, right? Caspian Steppes. Where's that? Oh, that's the land that I already have. Volga, Bulgaria. Okas, Mordvinia, Zaporizhia. Ooh, Zaporizhia would be good. Yeah, I think that's what I'm after. So that is the war I want to do. When is my truce with the Cumans? That'll determine a lot. Our truce with the Cumans is for another 2 years. So if we did 2 years of university and came back, that would be pretty much perfect. Although it is a long trip from here to here. Yeah, let's do it. This is the right opportunity to go, because it's when we have a truce. Let's figure it out. I guess I want to do this route technically, like this route down here. I can't afford it. Oh no, because I'd want to do that. I really can't afford it. Okay, so we need money. Again, I'm just figuring out what we want to do. How about a war against these guys? A little tributary war or something. But do they actually make anything? They make 10 gold a month. Don't have any herd, obviously. What wars have I got against you? Yeah, just tributary stuff. You wouldn't accept a demand, would you? No. We also have the Mongols up here, who we could potentially bring in under our control. There's lots of people with claims. On different bits of them. But these are county titles, unfortunately. None of them are what we're looking for. Oh, they're also all my uncles, so they have the same claims. We have a couple confederations. How about Permia? Oh, we don't share. We don't share a border, but we could do bring Permia under tribute, right? Wait, why has it got a thing here? They do not border the realm or that of your tributaries. Ah, so I couldn't do that. Could conquer some of their land, potentially. How about you? What can we do with you? We could declare war against you. Take a duchy. Bring you under tribute. Grab some claims. Maybe bring these people under tribute. Got any allies? No. You're defending against my vassals in humiliation wars. How about the Kimmics? We're in the same wars. Who's the main person? You're secondary? Alright, what if I did a... Wait, I don't share a border with these guys? Oh, I don't. This is impassable terrain. Oh. Interesting. Because I share a border with them. What? Well, I could press these claims, potentially. Not really what I'm looking for here, actually. Here, I could declare like a little war. What land do you hold? You hold land that's too far away. No, I could do a little county quarrel here. Just take your land. Yeah, you know what? Well, I was thinking a little war there, then maybe take the Kimmics afterwards. I don't know if that's the right option. I'm trying not to waste our current character's life, like remaining time as well. What about this land right here? Because that should be two, yeah, that should be 2 sea tiles away, right? So we should be close enough for a war. We are. Something like that could be interesting. That would give us land all the way down here. Potentially puts us near a lot of other places. Yeah, that's worth thinking about. Let's do a war there. Right. Where are we going to raise our troops? Well, probably here. I guess we're allowed boats. Wait, this looks like a bridge, right? So I'm assuming that we could just cross there and then we don't even need the boats. Wonderful. Raise all. We will lead. Let's go. Offer military assistance. I decline. Yes, I don't want your military assistance. Right. Wait for the troops to fully sort themselves out. There we go. Straight down to Shervan. Wow, we do move very quickly on land, huh? Like, super quickly. All the way down here. Befriend the dance. I became friends with Ilbatar Kokotoi. Wonderful. So now I have 2 who oppose. Let's become friends with you as well. Yeah, why not? Why am I taking attrition here? Is it because you joined the war? I think so, yeah. So let's turn around and siege this land. Oh. Defeated their army as well. Okay. Is that 100%? It's 100% battle war score. Nice. You? I might just execute you. Yeah. Nobody cares, and that makes it easier. The secret history. Herd conversion into horde riders 1%. Size of men-at-arms regiments up by 1. Hostile raids time is up by 100%. So that means that hostile raids will take longer, and peace acceptance is, I'm assuming 10% or 10 better. Just the number 10 there doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm assuming it means it adds 10 to the chance of acceptance, right? Yeah, secret history plus 10. I'm wondering how that's phrased in other places, because there's another place that is there. Because in other places I haven't thought, wow, that looks weird. Yeah, you see, this is what I would expect it to look like with the little plus there. Yeah, okay. I knew it didn't look as weird in other places. Right. No, I say no to your military assistance. I say no again. Once again, I reject it. Right. A hunter in the making. Saru has grown to be quite serene, and I could not be more proud of him. Despite his accomplishments, he will face many troubles if not taught to properly hunt. I decided to use my eagle, Astana, to aid us. That way she can become more fond of Saru. So he's a destined falconer. Oh, okay, cool. A snake at court. Characters close to Sybil who dislike adultery, beg to her. Okay, because they failed a scheme. Probably seduction. Alright. Religious head established for these guys. Oh. Alright. Well done them. We demand that this person becomes my tributary. Alright, become my tributary. Right. That seems good. Continue our very, very long siege. More schemes at court. That's all fine. Let everybody know about people who are in murder schemes. Neighboring ruler won a war. We got anything in here we need to do? No, we can get an alliance of our uncle-in-law, though. Sure, why not? Let's get an alliance of our uncle-in-law. Nice. So this should be worth 0% war score this siege. All it does is mean that we don't take attrition walking here. So, technically we didn't need to do that. Offer courtier. Yeah, okay, I accept. That's fine. Right, inspired person can be sponsored. Do you want to go to the Western Steppe? I mean, where we are. Alright, I'll sponsor that. That seems reasonable. And we defeated their army again. Captured some enemy combatants. This guy is worth 30 gold. Great. Clear these out. Arrange betrothal. You would like your son to marry my niece. I mean, sure. I don't really see a reason to say no. I accept. 3-month siege down here. War declared on my tributary by who? Great Liao? Wait. No, Great Liao, my tributary, is being attacked by the Mongols. Okay, we'll go solve that in a minute. Inspiration funded. Go get me something unique. Hey, you. Do you want to fight? He would accept. Let's do it. Right. Just in the middle of my other battle. Okay, so we're going to go with attack first, attack hard, on guard. My form is good, his stance is formidable. We'll go high-low here. Mine is excellent, his is incredible. I will try and intimidate him. Form is good, his stance is incredible. I'll go high-low. I am victorious. I've defeated him, gained 100 legitimacy, which pushes our legitimacy up to ordained. And we get some more points in Aspiring Blade Master. Wonderful. Well, I'll teach him for attacking my vassal. Also, we're now at max legitimacy, which means that we get even more herd gain. And renown. And all sorts of other nice stuff. Right. We have now taken that, captured some valuable prisoners. Do I need them for the war score? Nope, which means I should ransom them first. So I get the 3 gold. I'm going to execute you. Yeah. Sirin comes of age. Nice, he's a fortune builder. Right, I'm now going to enforce my demands. And I have now taken this land. Wonderful. So, let's disband. I should now be... Oh, I can redesignate my terrain again, apparently. This very permanent choice. Okay, cool. So I should now be able to raise this, right? Yes. Wonderful. I will raise that. I will now raise that. And I will also raise that. Wonderful. Now I've done that to these 3 things, I can give them away. Who am I giving them away to? That's the question. Well, I guess, how about I give them away to the person I married my daughter to? Yeah, how about I give them to you? Well, do I have the duchy as well? No, I need to create that. I will create the duchy. And then I will give it away to my son-in-law, Dagon. Ah, so this is my daughter Wolf's husband. Right. That'll be Shervin here? Yes. Right. So we'll grant them all of that. That's fine, I think. Yeah. Right. That all seems very good there. Clear that out. Siren needs to marry. We have marriage 1. We take matrilineal. We're down to 20. What's she got? Nothing. Okay. Why don't you marry this guy matrilineally? Yeah. Why don't you marry this guy matrilineally? That seems good to me. It's got a very big shield. Right. And then this person can become my tributary. Let's do it. Right, we're at 62,000 herd as well here now, which is good. New wandering perk. Let's grab knowing the land. Seems good. I can vassalize Mujin. Okay. For religious exception, vassalization. Let's see. Nice, I got it. This is part of Shervin, so I can now grant you that guy. Right. Oh, also, while we're here... High herd, and then that. Right. That's fine. Clear these out. Oh, designate terrain again? Why don't, you know, I just choose the same option. University trip, we don't need to necessarily do it immediately. Right. And now we have this land down here, which means we could now raise troops down here and go and raid all of this land if we wanted to. However, we now should no longer have it. I still have the truce with them. Wow. That must have been quick wars. I thought we would be out of the truce. Also, do I have anyone who I want to be my concubine? Guess it could just be my wet nurse so she doesn't leave my court. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I'm unlikely to have any more children, so that's fine. We are also getting to the point where we need to choose an heir because most of our children are coming of age. Probably when Saru comes of age, then we'll pick. But I'm leaning towards Koza, I think, as my heir. He seems like the right choice. I don't know. Anyway. We could go on the university trip now. It would just need to be a little bit quicker than I was planning. We want to come back in a reasonable time. But yeah, I think I want to go there. Let's say we were to do a university trip, right? We would do that, right? We would probably hire mercenary guards for the travel speed. And then... I don't know. Probably at that point we need to see whatever the danger is. The route we would customize to, instead of doing that, go this way down. So we want to go something like this. There is always the option as well, by the way, that we go whole of body at some point and try and just make this character live, which is not a terrible option, depending on what we want to do with them. But, yeah, we'd be looking at that, followed by going here. Then we would go there, and there. Then we would go there. Continuing our way in, we go to Erkin. Go that one. And then go here. Then on the way back, we would want to go to there. Then here. And then maybe here. Yeah, that'd be fine, except I wouldn't want to go into the wetlands if I could avoid it, so I'd probably go there instead. Okay. There's 2 bits of danger on the way, which is going to be there. Okay, so that's desert. Do any of these increase our speed? Or is it just the one that increases our speed? Yeah, just one increase our speed right now. They'll probably do desert warriors and then nothing is dangerous to us. Well, minus this tiny little hill there. which is mostly due to county control, which they should sort out by the time we get there. That seems reasonable. This seems pretty good. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do our university trip. Right. And we're off. We've got familiar tunes. We've had this one before. We'll do the challenge. Got learning lifestyle experience. Inspiration bandits on the road. My liege, the adventurer Melche sends word. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party have been hiding. The bandit lord Togortok has set a blockade on the road we must travel. What do you advise? Caution? Or should we fight them, trusting Ukko to keep us safe? Signed, Melche. Well, Melche, I don't follow Ukko, but I'm going to say no guts, no glory. Yeah. She successfully drove them off. Oh, well done her. I didn't see that coming. Okay. Well done her. Right. Cousin was imprisoned. Oh, why? Maybe she cheated on her husband, I'm assuming? I don't know. Inspiration. Powerful boars in the hills. She will have to fight one. She did. She slaughtered it. Wow. Well done her. Again, well done. So, solid maneuver. Neighboring ruler lost a war. Oh, I was going to help out my tributary instead of just like randomly like just fighting for no reason, like fighting the leader of the other side. I could actually help the tributary. You have no defensive wars. Wait a second, I thought you were in a war against the Mongols. Defending against Kankudu of the Mongols. Has no defensive wars. Defending against Kankudu of the Mongols. Has no defensive wars. I'm seeing a contradiction here. Because this definitely says the word defending. You're the main person, the Mongols are the second. Or sorry, are the attackers. So you are defending against the Mongols. So you do have a defensive war I could join. However, I'm not allowed to join it. Okay. Seasons of change. We take the increased speed here. And now I become friends with Ilpatar Gundes. Wonderful. To oppose. Do you just oppose by default? I guess you oppose by default for some reason. Because you're at negative obedience. Because this isn't your obedience to me. This is your obedience of this person. Not your obedience to me. Oh. Well, how do I fix that then? Because it should only be people who are obedient to me. Maybe on a reload it'll fix itself. Anyway. Yeah. That's fine. Child of my dynasty. We have a new granddaughter. Wonderful. That's Koza's daughter. Koza should have tons of children due to the double fertility bonus. Fear not, my lord, for Melche is in good health. I bring you news of the possibility to fund an even greater adventure. Where does she want to go? The Western Steppe, but... Okay. She can chase up a local rumor somewhere, like here. Alright, where's here? Alright, I mean, that is a little bit away from the Western Steppe. Yeah, go explore it. Not that it matters, but I was just curious. Right, let trade be known to all. Where are we? We're somewhere over here. Wonderful. Kimmick woman. Ah. So we can fall in love with this person. I'd rather not, but I mean, I did say anytime I get something like this, we go for it. So there we go. We have fallen in love with Samur. Right. Offer courtier. Yeah, we'll take him. That's fine. Don't you worry about it. Right. It's all fine. Gunduz comes of age. So Gunduz is a charismatic negotiator. We'll find her someone to marry. So this guy looks good. Herculean. No problem. Right. Let's go with that. Right, that's all fine. Child of my dynasty, Uzluk. Cool. This person became my rival. That's my cousin. Alright. Not ideal. A laden caravan. Noble travelers, perhaps you'd fancy a glance at the treasures these sturdy beasts carry. For the right price, the wonders of the desert could accompany you on your travels. Show me something unique. A true treasure of Wadhar. A random famed artifact. Sure, why not? I become the owner of magnificent regalia. Diplomacy per level of fame being the main thing on it. Well, that is better than our current regalia, so I will equip it. Nice. I'm also gonna... I don't need to swing the skills because his didn't move at all, but I'm going to switch you on to get me money instead. Nice. Demand herd? Yeah, I'll demand some herd. That's fine. Let the traitor be known to all. There was a language barrier, and we successfully negotiated it to progress. Respected warriors. Ooh. I can get trained in the warrior culture for 5 more prowess and 1 martial. Yeah, we'll do that. And then here... I'll grab Serve the Crown for the natural dread and the control growth. Where's our dread right now? It's 102, naturally around 30. What are we getting from heading into this dangerous area? A whole bunch. Alright, I'm willing to take the risk. Yeah, I'm willing to take a risk. Let's do it. Cultivated sands. The sun scorches the dunes of Merv, making each step a testament to endure. Yet, amidst this arid expanse, an oasis of greenery blooms, an agricultural marvel in the heart of the desert. As we admire this anomaly, the steward of these lands approaches with a sun-worn smile. Travelers, come, witness the fruits of our labor. Mayhap you'll carry tales of our triumph over the sands back to your homelands. Well, I definitely don't want a development growth. We get well fed for 1 year. Gee, a health boost. Yeah, you know what? Given that we're about to go into this dangerous territory, let's do that. And you know what? That's our cliffhanger for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.